So I just have to ask you this. In truth, would you recommend that most women follow your lifestyle?
I would not say most, no.
What about your daughter?
Good to know.
My daughter would be fine living my lifestyle because I've trained her from the beginning of how to do it.
Those type of women who say that there's no good men out here or good fathers out here. Well, look at this woman over here. She's a horrible mother to her 2 daughters that she has to raise by herself, teaching them her role to do what she does, manipulating men to get what they want at a young age. She should get arrested for that, man. That's not right. This generation is so messed up in so many words I can't describe. Let's continue.
Holy crap.
Why would you know?
Why would you want to teach your daughter to sell her? We got LCPA on
I'm not saying she has to sell her pussy. I'm simply saying I am raising my daughters to feel empowered to make their money whatever way feels good.
That's degrading at all.
That's your opinion.
It's not degrading, it's fact. You know it's not empowering.
Guess what? Guess how bullied my daughters get because they're the it girls.
Because the mom is
No, the kids have no idea what I do.
Well, eventually they will, though.
But guess what? I have empowered my daughters to come home. And because they are also little bad bitches, they're not holding on to their trauma. They're not getting eating disorders when the girls are talking about their big asses. I was getting eating disorders. I was getting all these things.
Don't say that.
Well, okay.
Don't say that.
I was not being treated well because I was raised by the good mom who we don't do this and we don't do that, and that's
you don't
not
think
even
it's just because you made bad decisions? You did that
no,
yourself?
it's because I was literally. We can't go into it.
I'm not talking about that part. I mean,
read
like,
my books.
I'm not
My
talking about
full
that part. I'm
story
talking
is
about like in general. You've made bad
book.
decisions, and now you're telling your daughters to continue those bad decisions.
No,
what's wrong with you?
No, I'm telling my daughters, you are so fucking valuable. You put it to him. That boy wants to talk to you. Have him bring you a necklace.
But open your legs first.
I am not
that their body is a temple.
I'm not going to defend myself.
Most things are taught, not taught. They're going to look at you
very quick.
because you're getting triggered because you know it's true.
I am raising empowered women.
Hang on. Stop.
Do whatever they want. They're not going to be shamed for doing whatever they want to do.
You can't help yourself. You need to calm down for a second. Just let me finish the follow-up. The reason I asked the question, here's the follow-up. If you could prescribe to most women to be virtuous, or for most women to act in a way that you act, where everything is transactional, which would you prescribe in truth?
That's a complicated question. I would say, to be honest,
That's crazy.
if I had advice for blanket to every woman.
Now, let me give you the question again, so that you understand it. If you could prescribe that most women be virtuous, or most women follow a lifestyle like you follow.
So virtuous
Let them ask
the question.
Virtuous, meaning follows chastity, temperance, all of the different, what you might consider cardinal virtues. We'll just make it easy, or philosophical virtues. Or they could follow your lifestyle of purely transactional-based interactions with men, which could lead to sex that pay their bills. Which would you recommend for most women?
I would recommend my lifestyle for most women until we get to a different place in society where it would be safe for women to fall back into the more traditional way of being.
They're just going to be dodging STDs for the rest of their life.
I mean, this is a very
Unplanned
simplistic
pregnancies.
way.
They're just going to have abortions every 2 days.
No, they'll never be able to form an actual connection.
No,
with
they're going to be too broken to even form an actual connection with a really good man.
What?
That's not true.
I mean, you're right.
This woman cannot be serious. She cannot. She's carrying that burden with her and mocking her beliefs in God. I don't know if she's religious or not, but what she's doing is a sin. I believe and know that this is wrong. Advocating for women to do what she's doing, living the lifestyle that she's doing, being very disrespectful, being argumentative, and bringing out that masculine energy to a man. No man's going to take a woman like that serious. Feminism has really scammed and destroyed women, especially in America, and it's spreading in other countries too, but mostly in the West. And the fact that she's an S worker, says it all. She's hurt. She's not healing. She prefers to live the lifestyle that she does. And she even mentioned that she came from a two-parent household where her parents were very traditional and set a good example, but she chose to make bad decisions for herself. And look where it led her. Yes, she says she's happy that she's able to get money from thirsty, gullible men. What I am against is how you're going to play it off saying that this is the new norm and that they can sell their cookie out to any guy. It's just sad that most women nowadays will do anything for money. Even if they're in a relationship, there's another guy in the picture that is offering them $200 to $3K just for her to show something, fulfilling their fantasies, which is really chaotic to me because it's going to influence women to behave the same way that she does, and then they're going to be left alone, single, and dying alone. So use common sense, guys. Don't take these women in because it's going to destroy your ego as a man, and it's going to emasculate you because you're allowing to put up with a female like that doesn't respect herself. And then she's going to disrespect you because you accept her for how she is. A used up box, She has a lot of trauma. I know the host of the show even said that he had to restart the stream because they had a blowout. But I want to give a round of applause to the three females on the left side of the table. The black girl and the two Latina girls and the Asian girl sitting next to Brian. We're pretty much against her, saying their say on her that this is wrong, and she's still not listening. And she was talking too much, not even giving a point, but just pretty much talking about her dark past and the life that she's living right now. They're just so delusional. They think this is right. They know it's not right. Because if they thought it was right, they wouldn't be tearing up, getting triggered. And yes, as a man, we have to stay stoic and logic, because if we don't know how to control our emotions when we're dealing with a woman that already doesn't know how to control their emotions, it's like two women fighting each other. But it makes me happy to see one woman with a different opinion than them having the same opinion and following each other, because one woman's going to be right and the other is going to be wrong. I'm glad that most of them didn't agree with her, and having Andrew Wilson as their guest of the show was also great too. He was cooking throughout the whole show. And what really pissed me off was when she was talking over him so many times, because he sees through her. I don't know much about this guy, but all I know is that everything he said was pretty much factual and agreeable, because almost everything that he said is relatable from my experience with women that I've dealt with. And I made mistakes in the past too. I'm not just going to talk on the camera and don't think for a second that I'm perfect at what I'm saying about this video or any other videos that I do breakdowns or react to, but right is right, wrong is wrong. So, but yeah, I want to say one last thing about that woman. She needs to get therapy. She needs to see a psychologist probably too, because there's a lot of stuff about the dark past, but all the other stuff where she's trying to make a point is so vague to me, because a lot of women talk like her and they're just yapping about nothing. A man is also going to let the woman talk. He's not going to talk over her. That's not what we do. We know that female nature, this is how they are. We can't fight against it or do nothing about it. We can tell them to wait a second, hold on, shut the fuck up, and let me speak first. She's being so combative and argumentative with the man, trying to talk and stoop to the man's level. That is so masculine as fuck, and that is so unattractive. I don't want to see me versus me. The last four on the other side of the table, those girls are clueless, but the ones on Brian's side and the one in the center, the one who was talking, pretty much the Latino girl and the black girl, it's good to see women contradicting each other than them agreeing with each other, because no one's going to learn or get anywhere until someone says something. Just like as a man, we're all not going to agree with each other's say, but we'll always give each other's feedback and, take it like it is. If I say something out of context and they would call me out on it, I'll accept it. But I'm always going to back up what I say and stand my ground. So anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here. I would highly appreciate it. I'm at 232 subscribers and more to come. Hoping to get above 500 subscribers by the end of this summer. I'm on a road to get past 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, hopefully. I just got to keep posting more, and while I'm in the middle of putting my throwback, flashback, re-uploads back on my channel, and I'm trying my best to minimize, and I see that some of the videos are not getting as many views as the breakdown videos that I'm doing right now, in my reaction videos that I've done previously. I'm going to start a new job in 2 weeks, so we'll see how that plays out, see if it works with my time management. I'm trying to work on my sleep habits, eating right, and me going back to the gym 2 days ago. I didn't film it, but I'm trying to get back at it, get back to my routine and posting every week on YouTube, going to the gym every week, 3 to 5 days a week because I'm working, and more projects to come, Also remember, I'm a solo guy living the solo life out here. But you know what I mean? Y'all take it easy, stay blessed. It's your boy Teo, signing out. Peace for now.